and welcome to yet another mesmerizing episode of Zee Connect with your favorite presenter, Priya. Well, 2020 is racing to a finish, so let's begin this episode with a unique race event, something that was held on the UAE National Day, the Abaya Rally to celebrate women. Why did Orbit Events come together with other partners and put together an Abaya rally, one of its kind?
You know, during the lockdown, I think all the ladies were in and we thought of doing something different because Dubai always likes to do something different. And then we came up with this idea because whenever it's rally, it's always related to guys or something. So we said, let's do it with women. And women, we thought because it's in the Middle East, so let it be like an Abaya rally. And then we thought like none better than any other day, the National Day. And we are lucky that we got the support from the government. And then we thought of this idea and it's good. Something different for women.
I also know about the competitions that y'all are holding here, which is like the best Abaya, the best car, the best social media star. So how are you really judging people and when are you going to announce the winners?
I think the winners will be announced later because we don't want any, because for COVID. So there are judges who are walking around and then later on we announce the winners. Alhamdulillah, trying to do something different because Dubai always stands to be number one and to be different in every form. So inshallah, next year it will be much more bigger.
Hopefully. You look absolutely gorgeous and you're like all set to drive on the tracks of the Dubai Autodrome.
Super excited. I think this is a fantastic event. I think it's great that so many gorgeous women have come out to support our National Day to start with, and of course the Abaya Rally as well. I think it's great to all bring it all alive up on UAE National Day. We love UAE. And it's great for all these women to bring out the Abaya and show it in its most beautiful versions, right?
Thank you so much. Nice talking to you and good luck.
Well, I think it's such like a wonderful celebration which empowers women. It's amazing.
Hey, we'll see you there on the tracks and thank you.
Thank you.
What's the plan at Abaya Rally? Are you driving?
I am actually, so it's going to be a fun experience, and I brought my daughter out as well. And she's 14, so it's going to be a really wonderful way to introduce her into it. And she's a motorhead herself,
So yeah, tell us your experience of being at the Abaya Rally and of course celebrating the UAE National Day in such a grand way.
Well, it seems it's going to be super fun. I've never been here before, so I'm just hoping for mom, to drive around.
By the way, there are competitions of the best Abaya, the best social media star, the best car and everything. Do you want to win any of those? Do you plan to?
I think we're going to take it for the best Abayas, actually.
Good luck for that. Thank you so much. So I see you're all set to take over the tracks of Dubai Autodrome and then drive all the way to Al Qudra as part of the Abaya Rally. How excited are you?
I'm really excited and really looking forward to winning this event.
Winning this event under which category? Best Abaya?
Best Abaya, yes. And also, just really excited to participate and be a part of all of this.
Wish you all the very best and thank you so much. And y'all are very excited for the Abaya Rally, right? Y'all are set to take over the tracks here?
Yeah, actually, we're pretty excited because it's one-of-a-kind event. Yeah. Haven't heard of it before, and I'm really excited for what's going to happen now.
Yeah. We've never been to such competitions before.
So the first rally that you're attending and participating in and whilst wearing an Abaya.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. I mean, you are just in your comfort zone wearing Abaya, and you're just, doing your favorite thing, driving.
And I think it's very woman empowering. So we really love this vibe.
Super. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best for the rally and may you win one of those competitions as well. The best Abaya, the best car. AD&M national advertising made the UAE National Day celebrations a little more awesome with a decorative yacht parade. Over 24 yachts participated in this very unique event, the UAE National Day Marine Edition. Check it out. So we are just about getting started at the celebrations of the 49th UAE National Day Marine Edition, and there's lots lined up. Let's show you more.
Shri Uttam Chand from Indian Council, the CEO of Alain Farms, Mr. William Van Waldmeyer, Dr. Mike Cheetham. He's the Director, Global Business Development of Hotpack Global. Thank you so much, sir.
Well, we can see the spirit yet again on the 49th UAE National Day, and we can see that there has been a pandemic, of course, and we're all trying to take measures, but it has not affected our spirit. What have you got to say about it?
I think we humans have great ability to adopt, and especially in a country like UAE and a city like Dubai, you've seen that people are 100% are trying to follow all the precautions measure that has set by the government. But when you want to share your love and values and your celebration for the UAE National Day, the 49, people always have their ways to share that. And I have seen that not only in UAE National, I have seen it across the entire city through the people eye, through the people happiness. And that what makes Dubai and UAE a very special country during these days. We can celebrate, we can still show our solidarities, our values of being humble, nice, and as well ethical people, as well, but people still can celebrate it in a way that shows the positivity across the environment.
So we've had a great celebration, as you can see, the Marine Edition of the 49th UAE National Day. I'm sure you're as excited. What have you got to say, sir?
It was an immense pleasure for me to be part of this nicely coordinated event, and it was very unique in the sense that a 49-meter, which was representative of the 49th National Day of this great country, and our ties with the UAE are historical, and they have continued to grow and continue to evolve into more and more stronger. And if you recall, our External Affairs Minister, he was here, and he told that, our ties have not reached the potential. So there's a lot more that has to be done by UAE and India, and we are looking forward to building stronger and stronger ties with this great country. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. And after that wonderful celebratory start to this episode, let's head to a break, but we are back with lots more right after. Welcome back. And after that scrumptious meal last week, let's see what Tasneem is preparing in her kitchen today in Swat Se Swagat.
Swat Se Swagat hai aap sabka in one more episode of Zee Connect. I hope you guys are keeping well and trying all of our recipes. Today I have a treat for you guys because I will be showing you how to make a sauce, but I will also show you two different ways in which you can use it. So it's one sauce, two ways of using it, which completely changes the flavor altogether. So let's get right into it. Today I am making mushroom sauce. Okay, let's begin. I put my stove on, and to that I will add some olive oil and a little butter. Now if you like, you can use only butter, but the reason I like using a little bit olive oil with it is to avoid the butter from burning. Now that the butter has melted, before it burns, we will quickly add in all of our mushrooms. Now I know this looks like a lot of mushrooms. I bought the pack which has 250 grams of mushrooms, and this is literally going to cook down into this much. So whenever you buy mushrooms, make sure to get a little extra. Mushrooms by nature also release a lot of liquid, so you just want to continue cooking until all of that liquid has really completely left the mushrooms. So you see what they look like right now, and then you will see what they look like once all of the water has been released. All right, so now as you can see, all of our mushrooms have lost that excess water. There's still a little bit, but that's okay. The moment you know that they have kind of shrunken, lost the majority of their water, we want to go in and add, as usual, our flavor booster, garlic. Here I have 2 medium cloves of garlic that I have grated. And I just feel like the grated garlic here adds so much more flavor than any other way that garlic could possibly have been cut. All right, now that our garlic has slightly become fragrant, before it starts burning and before our mushrooms start burning, you turn the heat down and we add, here I have half milk and half cooking cream. This together is about 400 ml and give it a nice mix. Now that our sauce is vigorously boiling, as you can see, I will add to that some dried thyme. Now you want to add a very little amount, probably 1/4 teaspoon at the most. And give it a nice mix. Completely changes the aroma again. And to add to more flavor and freshness, I will also add a little fresh parsley and mix it up. And lastly, we add a little sea salt and give it one nice mix. Final ingredient, chicken stock. Now I like adding my chicken stock in bits and I keep tasting my gravy. So the reason I like doing it in bits is 1, because of flavor check, and 2, because I like to maintain the consistency of my gravy. So if you like it thinner, you can just keep adding chicken stock and cook it lesser. But if you like it slightly thicker, you want to control the amount of chicken stock you add in there. All right, so now this is ready. Put my heat off and I will transfer it into a bowl and show you 2 different ways in which we can use this. All right, so now that we have our mushroom sauce ready and on the side, let's go ahead and look at the first way in which we can use this sauce. So here I have 2 chicken thighs, skin on. What I'm going to do here is place this in a pan. The pan is still off. And to that, I will add some salt, some pepper powder, just a tiny bit, and also some cayenne pepper or chili powder. And since my chicken thighs have skin on, I need no oil or butter or any of that. So the moment I put my pan on, I will flip it to the skin side down. And that's where the masalas are. And quickly, I will add salt, pepper, and chili powder to the second side as well. All right, and now we're just going to let this cook. I'm just going to keep flipping this over on both sides so that we don't overburn the masalas. More than burning the chicken, I would be scared of burning the masalas. So you want to keep turning it over. All right, our chicken is done. Looks delicious. I'm sure it tastes delicious too. Just going to put this down into our serving dish. And to that, I will add our mushroom sauce. So I love using the full mushroom pieces with the chicken because it gives you a nice texture and a little liquid. A little more. And finally, I will garnish it with a little more fresh parsley. And there you have option 1 of your chicken with creamy mushroom sauce. That's only the first option and I have one more for you. So let's get into the second one. Okay, and now for our second and final way of using our creamy mushroom sauce. So first thing, we are actually gonna change what the sauce looks like completely. And also what it tastes like to quite a large extent. And that we are gonna do simply by hand blending. So into my blending jar goes the entire sauce. All right, let's blend this. All right, here we have our blended sauce. You can see how it's really thick, so it's become a very nice and rich and pulpy sauce. All right, so I'm gonna put my pan on, and to that I will add my mushroom sauce. And since pasta sauce is usually a little runny, I will actually add a little more of our chicken broth and turn the consistency into a slight more liquid than it is at this point in time. So quickly adding the chicken broth before our mushroom starts burning and give it a nice mix. Now that you can see, our sauce has become a lot more liquidy than when we started off, and it is bubbling. I will put my heat off and transfer that into a bowl. All right, and now to the same pan. So you're gonna have a little bit of that mushroom sauce left, but that's completely fine. Same pan, I put it back on, and into the mushroom sauce that is partially left, put a little bit of olive oil, and I let that heat. And once it starts sizzling like that, we're gonna go in and add our chicken cubes. This is about 1 chicken breast that I have diced up. As soon as you put your chicken in, it will obviously start changing color and start losing a little of its liquid. But before it completely cooks, you want to quickly add a little pepper powder and a little chili powder as well. Now you could go ahead and add a little salt. I will, very little bit. All right, and we're just going to let this cook. And once this cooks, we will add our pasta and our sauce. All right, so you can see our chicken has cooked well. All right, so to this I will now add pasta. I have spaghetti here. You can use whatever pasta you like. I've just boiled it in some plain water. I'm just gonna give this a nice toss. And once you see that the pasta has sort of caught on a little bit of the color from the pan, we will go ahead and add our mushroom sauce. All right. Oh, that smells delicious. All right, so now that this has become well combined, I'm just going to transfer this into our serving dish. There we go. And finally, a little more parsley, because why not? Bellissimo. This is our Italian mushroom chicken pasta and our continental chicken thighs with creamy mushroom gravy. So one with mushroom pieces and one just a smooth, luxurious gravy. All right, I hope you enjoyed these recipes. Delicious, versatile, perfect, very easy to make. Go ahead and try them, and I will see you next time. Mushroom sauce made in 2 ways. Let's start with the first one. First, add some olive oil and a little butter to your pan. Next, add 250 grams of mushrooms thinly sliced. Let all the mushrooms lose all of their water and saute until they become nice and golden. Next, add 2 cloves of garlic grated, and then follow that with 200 ml of milk and 200 ml of cream, or 400 ml put together. After mixing this in well, add some dried thyme, fresh parsley leaves, and of course some sea salt. And finally, a little chicken stock just to thin it out. Once this has cooked and incorporated really well, your mushroom sauce is ready. And let's see how we can use this one. So on my pan, I will first add chicken thighs bone in, and I will season that with some sea salt, some black pepper powder, and a little bit of cayenne powder. As soon as I have done this, I will flip the chicken skin side down. Make sure to repeat the seasoning on the second side as well, and continue cooking until the chicken has become nice and soft. Place the chicken on your serving tray and top with our chunky mushroom sauce. Don't forget to garnish with a little more fresh parsley, because why not? Now for our second recipe. Using the same mushroom sauce, I will just blend it down into a puree. Next, I will put a pan on and transfer this mushroom puree into the pan. I will continue to loosen this until my desired consistency by adding chicken stock. Once this is ready, I will transfer that ready sauce out of the pan, and to the same pan I will add tiny chicken cubes, boneless of course. To that I will add some pepper powder, some chili powder, and of course a little bit of sea salt.
Cook until you're convinced that the chicken has cooked through, and to that I will add my pre-boiled pasta. Now toss the sauce in. After adding the sauce, toss everything together and make sure it's well combined. And there you have it, creamy mushroom chicken pasta. Fulfilling, delicious, and so wholesome.
Everyone's favorite, right? Whether it's kids or adults. Some great ideas there, Tasneem. We are coming back with lots more on the show, but after this quick short break. Welcome back. It's time for today's spotlight, and today we have someone who started performing on stage from the age of 7. Someone who was trained under the able guidance of ghazal legend Anup Jalota, a passionate singer who is bringing to us some of the latest hits.
समंदर दिलरुबा जिसमें घायल हुआ मैं इस पल से उसमें नैना दा क्या कसूर बेकसूर बेकसूर नैना दा क्या कसूर बेकसूर बेकसूर नैना दा क्या कसूर बेकसूर बेकसूर ए दिल तू बता रे नैना दा क्या कसूर बेकसूर बेकसूर नैना दा क्या कसूर बेकसूर बेकसूर नैना दा क्या कसूर बेकसूर बेकसूर ए दिल तू बता रे सुरमा लगा के लटे उलझा के हाथ जिया पे मलमल तेरे चच्चे के नीचे खड़े हैं फंस गए जैसे दलदल तेरे चच्चे के नीचे ही खड़े हैं फंस गए जैसे दलदल गुलाबो जरा इत्र गिरा दो गुलाबो जरा इत्र गिरा दो नैनों का निशाना मुझ पे लगा के गोली चलाई धाए धाए झूठा फसाना मुझको सुना के जाल बिछाया वाय वाय झूठा फसाना मुझको सुना के जाल बिछाया वाय वाय गुलाबो जरा इत्र गिरा दो गुलाबो
on this episode of Zee Connect, but we'll be back with lots more next week. We love to see your feedback, so please keep that coming in on our social media handles. Stay safe, stay healthy. Until next week, this is me, Priya, signing off.